Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? It is early in the morning, but I'm gonna be all right as soon as I get some coffee and breakfast in me. I usually wait till about before workout before I get in some coffee, just so I can use a little bit of energy, a little pre-workout. But you may be heading to Dunkin' Donuts early this morning to get an extra cup. But it's been a month since the show, and everything's going great. We're putting on some really good weight right now. I just weighed myself, got a little physique check on myself this morning, and I have to say this is probably the cleanest I've ever put on weight, especially after a show, and I couldn't be more excited. We've improved each year after a show, and this year is not going to be any different, so I'm excited to see what we're going to bring next. Still not sure when we're going to compete next. What coach wants me to get in a couple before the big show, so still waiting on seeing. No shows have dropped yet, but as soon as they do, I'll let you guys know, and we'll get started on the prep for those. But I want to talk to you guys about the weight gain and weight gain after dieting, why it's so hard to take the weight back off, or how easy it is to put weight back on after you've dieted. So your body's so ready to absorb everything after you've been dieting. It's almost like it's on standby. It's like, all right, I know eventually he's gonna have to gain weight again after dieting, especially after a show. I mean, you can't diet any lower than you do for a show, so it's like it knows you're going to. And it's the easiest time to pack on muscle if you ever want to put on some muscle. As I said, your body absorbs everything. But it's also dangerous because if you don't do it right, it's the easiest time to pack on fat if you're not careful. So your body has a certain amount of fat cells, and unfortunately, there's nothing you can ever do to get rid of them. Once you have fat cells, they're with you forever. But the bad news is, you can create more fat cells. And that's what most people do when they gain weight back, is they create more fat cells, because they gain the weight back so fast. Your body's just absorbing everything, creating more fat cells. So if you think it's harder to burn fat off the second time around, that's why, because you've created more fat cells. You can reduce the size of them when you're dieting. You shrink them down, but once they're with you, they're with you. So to minimize creating more fat cells after you've dieted for so long, that's the part where you have to eat more clean, continue to exercise, guys. After you've dieted and you're gonna pick up some weight, you gotta continue to exercise, stay busy, stay active. As I said, you wanna get your body back to maintenance level as fast as possible, maintenance calories, so that way you can get your leptin hormones going and active again and fired back up to burn fat. That's going to be the easiest way for you guys to stop creating fat cells. It's all depending on genes. Some of us are just more prone to gaining weight faster. Unfortunately, I'm one of them people. So if I wasn't active, I would honestly probably be like close to 300 pounds, as much as I love to eat. So it's not easy for me at all. It might seem that way just because of what I do, but honestly, I just keep my physique just because I'm active. And if I wasn't, we've seen before, my before picture can get a little out of control. So unfortunately, some of us can gain weight easier than others, and we really have to be careful about how we gain our weight, because once we create those fat cells, guys, they're just with us forever, nothing we can do. So it makes dieting that much harder the next time around. So eat clean, get back to maintenance level, get your leptin hormones firing again to help reduce fat, stay active. And after dieting and getting skinny and getting that beach body, that's the best way to make it easy the next time around. So I want to get breakfast right now. I'm starving. And we're gonna go through a full day of eating, show you what I'm eating right now, what we've been doing. And I think Coach has got me on an absolutely perfect plan right now. Couldn't be happier where we're at. So I'm gonna get my breakfast and then I'm gonna show you guys what we're eating this morning. Hang on, stand by. And we have breakfast ready. So, this breakfast isn't much different from what we've had before, but we have added some things. Show you guys what we got here. Got my egg whites. Now, for a while there, I was just eating one regular egg with it, but we've added another egg. Still with a cup of egg whites, and then we've bumped our oatmeal up. For the most part during prep, I only had like a cup of oatmeal, or a half a cup of oatmeal, but now we're up to a whole cup, adding some more carbs, and then get some blueberries with my oatmeal now. So blueberries make a whole world of difference for me. I love it. It's something I asked for when Coach was writing out the plan, so I'm happy with this breakfast. This is first meal of the day every day for right now. Coach is talking about changing it up here after this week, seeing what the body's doing, but I'm happy with this right now. Hopefully breakfast doesn't change. I'm not sure if we're gonna up calories because what we're doing right now, we're up to about a little over 2,900 calories a day right now, maintaining. I don't know if he wants to gain more right now or what, so still something we got to talk about, but this is meal one right now. We got some stuff to get done today, but we'll be back with you guys for the next meal, which will be meal number 2. So I'll see you guys here in just a little bit. All right, welcome back. We are here with meal number 2. So show you guys quickly what this is. So we have 5 ounces of pulled chicken here with a cup of broccoli and then 8 ounces of sweet potato. I absolutely love sweet potato. It's weird, I used to not actually like sweet potato, and then just, you've heard, I don't know if you guys have heard before, but when you diet down to like as far as you can go, you start loving all foods. And I've actually, since I've started competing, I can actually eat anything anymore, or now, and sweet potato is one of those things where I can just eat like tons of it. So, but I like switching things up. I actually have a slicer here that'll do like waffle fries, chips, stuff like that. So it's like, I like switching up every now and then just to make it different. For the chicken, I'm actually gonna throw this, I got this at Kroger. I don't know how you pronounce this, Rego organic garlic seasoning salt, but it's got garlic, Himalayan salt, onion powder, yellow mustard, a chili blend, and some black pepper in here. And this is really good with chicken, so I like throwing this on dry right at the end. And then you guys know I use a lot of pink Himalayan salt or sea salt. I got it here. Now I still use it, but it's still important because these aren't actually, they don't supply iodide, sodium. So it's still important to get some kind of sodium in your diet as part of your electrolytes. So if you want to use Himalayan salt and sea salt, that's fine, but you should still follow it up with just a little bit of regular table salt. I actually use Morton's light salt, which is 50% less sodium. Sodium, like I said, is one of your electrolytes, important for body fluid balance and muscle and nerve function. So it's important you have it, but you don't want to go too much because it can also be a bad thing for you too if you get too much sodium. So you got to find the right balance for you, mix it up. And so I usually use the table salt for my vegetables, just so I can get some kind of form of sodium for the day. So this is meal number 2. Got every good nutrient in here. And I guess I forgot to show you guys earlier at breakfast. Like I said, I always keep my vitamins and stuff right here next to where I eat in the morning. So I still have my micronutrients I got to get in. So I have my vitamin C, my omega-3 with vitamin D, and then my calcium, potassium, magnesium that you need, the other part of your electrolytes. So I'm gonna stress micronutrients are just as important, if not more important sometimes. Since all of us are deficient in the small little areas, I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference. This last prep was absolutely the easiest prep I ever had. And I think it's more or less because of my micronutrients, not my macronutrients. So my body's feeling great, better than it ever has, and I owe it to the micronutrients. So keep up on that stuff, guys. I know it seems like it's something small and there's no way that something like that could make you feel better, but it really does. Helps with that sustainable energy throughout the day that you're not getting sometimes with food. So I'm gonna knock out meal number 2, and then next will be meal number 3, which is another meal that's changed and I love. And then after that, we're gonna head to the gym so we can train some clients, and I gotta get my workout in and stuff, and then finish out the day. I'll see you guys for the 3rd meal. See you. All right, so here we are with meal number 3 of the day. We're gonna get this down, and then we're gonna head out of here, head to the gym, and then we still got 3 more meals after that, but show you guys what we got for this meal. So we got a cup of rice with 5 ounces of ground turkey, and then 3 ounces of avocado. To me, it still amazes me when I hear people say they don't like avocado with guacamole, so I don't know how that's possible, but they say it. But this is an awesome meal for me. I love it. Gives me that good healthy fat that I don't get, because I don't get much fat in my diet right now as well. I get some out of the lean ground beef and then the eggs in the morning, but other than that, it's just from this avocado. So after this meal, I'm pretty full, feeling great. So after this, head to the gym so I can get my workout in, and then after that, going straight into training some clients. So the next couple meals are gonna be at the gym on the run, so packing those up here in a bit. We're gonna get moving, and then the last meal of the day will be here at home, which is something a little bit different than what I've had before. So kind of excited to show you guys that one, and then we'll finish out the day after that. But it's time to get packed up and we're out of here. So let's get to it. All right, y'all, we're here at the gym now. Just made it. Just sat down, getting ready to get in some pre-workout, some stuff to get going a little bit. It's back day today, so I'm starting to fall in love with back day. It's my weakness. I feel like it has been for a while, just with so many back injuries over the years. I've been like kind of avoiding it, but now that it's healthy again, we're back to it. This pre-workout here, it's from Iron Chem Labs. And then I even got the amino acids. It's what I won from the competition. So got both of these. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Not bad for being free. So, but I'm gonna end up mixing up some of this pre-workout with some creatine to start out, and then I like sipping on my amino acids during my workout. So I'm gonna fix that up right after that, and then we're gonna start knocking this workout out. So let's get to it, guys. See ya.
Gotta take it all with a grain of salt. It's one that I'm doing, they never see through it. And all of this rap that I see that they ruin. I came in the game and I'm trying to undo it. And still they all say they don't know if the shoe fit. I gotta see through it, man, won't be deluded with all these illusions. I know it's disputed, I gotta keep growing. They see what my root is, I tell you I run this, I'm done with excuses. Get me for a minute, trying to get what I've been giving out. Do it for the tickets, I don't listen to the critics. I'ma push them to the limit, and these rappers getting timid. I've been balling like a pivot, I don't step into the scrimmage. I just play 'em when I'm in it, trying to run it till the ribbon. And they know that I've been tripping. When I make them see the vision, man, I put them in the prison with these bars that I've been spitting. And this life that I've been living, I'ma go, I'm on a mission.
Take 2 for the drop, jaw plotting on the boy. See me putting in the work, whole milk, I don't do the soy. Always been about my king, never about the money. Now you know I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. Said I got my eyes on. My eyes on.
I just did a 24 song in a bed, in the building, they already know my name. At the show, she gon' want a picture.
All right, y'all, so that workout is done. Now I'm getting ready to get in this fourth meal. I'm getting ready to show you guys what it is. I'm about to heat it up first, and then we gotta quickly eat. So we got a client we gotta work with, and he's just about here. It's the usual fourth meal. You guys already should know what it is. You've been following me for a while. So there it is, ground beef, potatoes, and green beans. So the normal 6 ounces of lean ground beef, it's the 96.4, and we got 7 ounces of russet potato, and then some green beans. So just switching up the potatoes from first meal. If you guys have seen, I made a post on Instagram not too long ago about potatoes and having different kinds. It really doesn't matter what you guys have, to be honest. Sweet potatoes considered healthier because of the lower calories per gram, but in all honesty, all potatoes have good nutrients that you need. So just whatever works for you, eat it and go with it. So I switch up my potatoes all the time. Sometimes I have red potatoes. So eat what you do, or do what you do, eat what you like. So I'm gonna eat this fourth meal, get my client trained, and then I'll see you guys at the next meal, the fifth meal. So talk to you guys later. All right, guys, so we finally made it back home. I had a good workout, got some clients trained, so that's good. And then you guys saw what I had for my post-workout meal earlier. Now we're getting ready to have our fifth meal. Eating a little bit later than I normally do, but had to go do some errands before or after I left and go to the grocery store and stuff like that. So show you guys what I'm having. I already prepared my fifth meal for you. So get that in there. Got some jasmine rice, a cup of broccoli, and this is a cup of jasmine rice, and then some more pulled chicken. So I did a little bit different seasoning this time. This time I used this, hide my face and hopefully it'll focus in, this little chipotle seasoning. It's got a little smoky flavor to it, so it's really awesome on chicken and I love it. So sprinkled some of that on there. Getting this meal in, and then I still have to eat one more time tonight, which will be my final meal, the sixth meal, which is a little bit different than what I've been eating before, so it's actually pretty nice. So it's pretty good, and I'll show you guys that. So I'm gonna smash this meal real quick, and then we'll get to our final meal today. So I'll see you guys here in just a little bit. All right, y'all, so we're at the final meal, the sixth meal of the day. What we get to have right now is a turkey burger. So I don't normally usually measure out meat raw. Everything I do is usually already cooked. So I always just say whatever you do, just be consistent with it. If you always do it raw, then just always do it raw. And if you don't, then just do it cooked. So for me, I usually always do it cooked, but it's a little bit hard to measure out 5 ounces of turkey burger once it's already cooked. So got it here. Got the pan heating up already, so I'm gonna cook this up real quick. Get the pan sprayed, because the turkey burger likes to stick to the pan really good, so gotta make sure you spray it down pretty good. And then we'll throw our turkey burger in. So the key to turkey, a lot of people say they don't like ground turkey because it dries out so fast, and it really does. You just gotta know how to cook it. So like if it's usually not in a patty, it's a lot easier to see when it's done. What you want to do is, as soon as you see that last piece of meat go from pink to cooked, you turn the heat off and you take it off and you put it in the container. So that's the easiest way. I usually put it right in the container, close it up, and then all that steam in there and stuff keeps the moisture inside, and it keeps the meat stay a little bit more moisturized as well. So that's what I do with my turkey. The turkey burgers aren't much different, so they don't need to stay on very long. And I'm gonna finish cooking this up, and then as soon as I put it all together, I'll show you guys what I do with it. So be right back. All right, so the turkey burger is about done, and we're gonna have it on some Ezekiel bread. So if you never had Ezekiel bread, that's what it comes in here, this package. So it's flourless. It's packed with a bunch of good nutrients. So you won't actually find it in the regular bread section. You have to go to the frozen section to find it. So it's really good for you. No preservatives in it. And so we're gonna add that on top of the bread. I think the meat's done now. Throw that on top of the bread. And then what we're gonna have on top of that is some more avocado right on top of the burger. So I'm gonna throw that on. About another 3 ounces of avocado on there, so it's gonna be pretty good. Now what I'm gonna do is the same seasoning I threw on the pulled chicken just a little bit ago, the chipotle. I'm gonna throw that. Man, I can't get this one to focus in, but it's the chipotle seasoning. I'm gonna throw that on top of the avocado. Give this burger a little bit of smoky flavor, which is really good. And I'll show you guys this here in a second once I get all this sprinkled on there. So I have 2 pieces here of the Ezekiel bread. And then I have the turkey burger on here. And then, like I said, I sprinkled some of that seasoning right there on the avocado. So it gives it that real nice smoky flavor, and it's so good. And then on the turkey burger, I have this like from Weber steak and chop seasoning. Man, I'm having problems getting all this stuff focused in. Amateur hour, but it's a steak and chop seasoning. I love it on burgers as well. So that's what I seasoned the turkey burger with. So this is my full day of eating, guys. Not the way you guys have to eat. This is just the way I do it. I like a little bit of structure. I like eating the same stuff throughout the month. It just helps me stay organized a little bit better. But as I was saying in the beginning of the video, the main thing is when you get done with dieting is you want to get back to maintenance as soon as possible. Get your leptin levels firing again, so that way you can burn fat easier and not risk creating more fat cells, because once you have those fat cells, they're never going away. They're with you for life. So you can shrink them when they're dieting, but as soon as you stop dieting, you created more. That's why you gain weight the next time around. So stay active, continue to work out, do your cardio and everything. That's the biggest key. I mean, like I said, you can be flexible with what you're eating. It doesn't have to be strict. It's like you were dieting before when you're dieting down. So just get back to maintenance and get back to healthy. Reset your body. It's all about resetting your body and getting everything going. So when you're dieting too long, everything starts slowing down, and that's the reason for the faster weight gains on the back end. So my full day eating here, guys, is what I've been eating. I've been putting on some great weight. Check-in is actually here this morning, or next morning or tomorrow morning, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's great. So that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Please drop some comments for me. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share this video for me. So I'm trying to continue to grow this family. It's not gonna stop. We got another year of goals to reach. So we're gonna continue this, and hopefully you guys continue to watch. So, you guys.